Hey YouTube, I'm David.
And I'm Jer.
And we're the Fragrance Bros.
Fragrance Bros are bringing you reviews.
Wow.
Waywards. I don't know.
Anyway.
That was supposed to go somewhere.
Coming at you this time with another woman's review. Another ladies' review of a perfume. This one is, last week we did Angel, the EDP. And this week we're doing the EDT, the Eau de Toilette version of Angel.
Yes.
Is it different? And how is it so?
Let's
anyway,
get into it.
Let's get to it. They introduced this in 2011.
Okay.
Just last year.
Yeah.
Forgot all about that. Classified, obviously, gourmand. Notes are bergamot, pink pepper, praline, red fruits, patchouli, cedarwood, vanilla, and white musk.
It's like a third of the notes.
I was about to say, yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
A lot less.
Makes you wonder what were the non-essential notes that they decided they didn't need.
Let's see. Mandarin orange.
Okay.
Cassia, jasmine, bergamot, cotton candy, honey, apricot.
Honey, interesting.
Blackberry, plum, orchid, peach. It's funny. There's jasmine twice on here.
I have never smelled almost any of those notes.
Rose.
Never smelled rose in that thing.
Melon, coconut.
Let's just move on. Obnoxious.
Anyway, what'd you get of longevity out of this?
It's the Eau de Toilette, so it's not naturally. It's going to be a little bit less than the EDP, and I found that to be true.
Yeah.
Well, my wife wore it at about the 6 to 8 hour mark. It was starting to get kind of soft.
Okay.
So I'd say 8 to 10 is probably where it's peaking out. And probably dying off. So above average probably.
Yeah, I got excellent, and that's really what I want for the most part. I want excellent longevity.
Yeah.
I don't mind beast, but we've talked about this before. Sometimes when you get into beast mode, it's too much.
Yeah.
Because you really have to plan ahead of time.
You do. Seriously, man. Because you're going to need a shower if you want to try something different that night.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to commit this much.
No.
I got commitment issues.
Yeah.
Insecure.
Yes. Don't tell the ladies you have commitment issues.
I'm off the market, ladies. It doesn't matter.
What about rejection?
In the beginning, it was really, really great. Like almost beast mode. Like I could smell it all over the house. But then, really after about 4 hours in, it kind of got close to her skin. Okay. And I had to get up. I had to get close. Okay. To really smell it. So I think it's probably going to come down to just above average for me. Okay. Just about average.
I know on me it was excellent. I got really good projection. Projected really well for a long time. Wow. It was nice. Interesting. They liked it. Let's see. Season, I would say this is different from Angel. Smells completely different than Angel. Yeah. So this one to me has more of a season preference. Sure. I would say it's fall and winter, maybe spring, and good for day or night. And we'll get to this later, but there's some notes in here that take it away from the versatility that was in Angel. Yeah.
I think it skews a little more. To me, it smells like a spring fragrance. Okay. There's a lightness to it. The flowers are more up front. More of those. To me, the flowers are more up front than the gourmand qualities. That to me gives it kind of a like a springish sort of thing. Yeah, nice.
Let's see, purpose, I would say again, this is date and casual. Yeah. But I would also say you could probably wear this for work. Yeah. But again, really sweet gourmands to me, I think are hard to pull off at work.
Yeah, I think it's a little more usable than the EDP version because it's lighter. Yeah. But they are still kind of close in base, so I don't know if the application changes that much between them. Yeah. For me.
What does this remind you of? Actually, first, what does your wife think of this?
Blown away.
Yeah.
Okay, just some background in case you haven't watched the EDP review. The Eau de Parfum version of Angel is my wife's signature scent. She's worn it as long as we've been married, which is almost 10 years. And so when she wore the EDT version, I mean, wow. Wow, over and over and over again, just continually commenting how great it was. She loves it, and I love it. I mean, it's fantastic. Yeah. What about you? What does Talia think?
Let's see. I think she just thought it was okay.
Yeah, well, she doesn't like the Eau de Parfum.
Yeah, she doesn't like Angel, and she thought it smelled like Angel, which I don't get that. To me, it smells different than Angel. Yeah. It has kind of a similar DNA a little bit, but it smells different. So, I don't really get that. Yeah. Now, what do you think when your wife wears it?
It to me, it does bear some similarities to Angel. So when she wears it, I still know we're in the same family of fragrance, but it carries a lighter, more refreshing, more just lighter, really quality. That to me is a little more sort of outdoorsy, a little more active. I don't know. It's similar, but it's happier.
Yeah.
In a way, cleaner.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can see that.
That's what I get when I smell it on her.
Yeah. I really like this fragrance on Talia. The only problem is you just won't wear it. You know?
It's a bummer.
Yeah, I know. What does this remind you of?
It does remind me of Angel.
Okay.
But it's like Angel with some like some florals and almost kind of like a bubblegumish feel on top or something, like a sweet berryish kind of, I don't know. Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, you expect just a lighter concentration. You don't expect a note change, but the change is enough to really make a huge difference.
Yeah. Now, I'm not the hugest fan of Angel, I don't mind it, but I wasn't a huge fan of the original Angel as we have in our last review. But let me say this scent is fantastic.
Yes. And
to me, what I get out of this is it reminds me a lot of two of Thierry Mugler's fragrances. Mm-hmm. One of them being Pure Havane, and the other one being Innocent.
Wow.
Both of those have kind of if you were to take those and put them together, I think you would have a really close approximation of what this is.
Wow.
But you don't have the tobacco, mm-hmm. but you have a lot of praline like you have in Innocent with that muskiness.
Yeah.
And then you have the berry note with.
Head yawn. You don't know this, but it's late, okay?
And you have the berry note that's found in Pure Havane.
Yeah.
With that kind of almost like a nutty kind of honey, almost like bit of honey in there. You know, it has like that nut and honey type thing going on.
Cheerios.
Yeah, kind of like that, but not. So it's pretty much exactly like that.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think that Pure Havane was released in 2011 as well.
Oh, okay.
I think
you may be right. It's the newest of the Pure Shop, but I mean.
And I know that it seems like Thierry Mugler likes to coordinate men and women's fragrances in a kind of a similar vibe.
Yeah.
It seems like. Mm-hmm. So if I'm right, then it might be because of Pure Havane. I don't know.
I see. Okay.
Anyway, that's just my assumption.
Okay.
I think this is easily unisex.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Wow, let me keep.
I think this is great. This to me is really what men were trying to wear with Angel Eau de Parfum.
I don't agree. To me, it smells pretty feminine. Here's the feeling I get from it. Eau de Parfum released in '92. Mm-hmm. EDT released in 2011. To me, it smells like they updated.
Yeah.
Updated Angel. You know, like Angel 2.0 or something like that to get with the new age because it became lighter, faster, more sleek.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To me, it got a little sweeter. It got a little candied almost in a way. And I like the change. I do like the change. I like both, but really, if I had to pick one, I think I'd switch to EDT.
Yeah.
My wife.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
I know whenever I smell this, if I were to buy one of the two, obviously, because I don't really love Angel, I would prefer the Eau de Toilette.
Yeah.
When I smell this, I get a lot of praline up top with some red berries, like I said, with the Angel, the Pure Havane and the Innocent. There is pink pepper in there, but it's just a little smidge of it.
Yeah.
Just to kind of, I don't know, it just adds just a little bit of spice in there.
Yeah.
It just gives it a little punch. There's hints of musk and patchouli in the background. And my favorite part, patchouli is not overbearing.
That's right. That's right.
Which I love.
Hence the updated feel.
Yeah.
Because patchouli has an older feel to it.
Yeah.
So it seems younger to me.
Yeah. Vanilla shows up later. It's sweet, warm, and to me this is full of personality.
Yeah.
I think this has a lot more verve and personality to it.
It's a word you haven't heard in a while, right? Am I wrong? When's the last time you heard Verve? Let us know in the comments.
The doodly-doos.
You didn't tell me what that meant yet. Anyway.
To me, whenever this dries down, you get a lot more praline and musk.
Okay.
With a hint of vanilla and just a little bit of patchouli, but just enough just to kind of add some depth to it.
Yeah. There's something about this, man, that I just really, really like. It's hard to put my finger on it, but man, it's just so good.
Yeah.
To me, it doesn't work for a male fragrance, but the good thing about Thierry Mugler is you can call up like their Circle boutique and ask for samples, and they'll send them to you most of the time.
If you're a Circle member.
If you're a Circle member, which if you bought a fragrance and registered that code, it was free. So call them up, man, so you can try for yourself.
Yeah. I think that if you are a guy and you really like Pure Havane, I think you might want to try this.
Yeah.
It's easier to find because they haven't discontinued. It's more expensive than Pure Havane new.
Yeah.
But it's less expensive than Pure Havane on eBay.
Right. Split the difference.
That's right. And it's not the same, but it's because it's a lot sweeter. But I think it's a decent alternative, I think, to Pure Havane. And I really do think it's unisex. I think this probably works better on a woman, but I can easily see men wearing this a lot easier than Angel.
Wow. I think, to me, if you're one of those, if you're the kind of guy who's maybe not the most masculine and you like to wear women's fragrances, this may be like your wheelhouse.
What are you saying?
No.
What are you saying?
Not really. Didn't mean that at all. I just mean there's some men who like to delve into that arena.
Right.
I don't know them personally, but I'm only assuming that they're not the most masculine because they are geared that way. Like they want to wear romantic, they want to wear angel. They must like that sort of thing.
Yeah. Maybe they like floral notes more.
Sure. So that may be like, they may not like vetiver, they may not like oud, those kind of like really masculine things. This may be a really great signature for them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I can totally see that. Bang for buck, it's $98 for a 2.7 ounce on Thierry Mugler's website. Couldn't find it on FragranceNet yet because it's pretty new.
Yeah.
It'll probably show up sometime soon.
Yeah. I
would imagine. To me, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, I mean, you have to know that it's Thierry Mugler.
Yeah.
Right. But it's got some good longevity and it's a great smell. I've kind of become desensitized to Thierry Mugler prices. Yeah. To be honest, so it doesn't bother me. Like if this was like a YSL fragrance, I'd be like, that's a bit much.
Yeah,
but it's just kind of just comes with the territory.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's average bang for the buck, probably.
Yeah. I do think it's pretty good. It's better than some of their other ones.
Yeah.
For this amount.
Yeah.
Because we'll get to this in other fragrance reviews from their line, but they have some. They only sell like 1 ounce.
Yeah.
And it's more than this.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
I think that comparatively within their house, it's a pretty good deal. I would actually like it to be cheaper than that.
Sure.
But you can only find it on their website, so you can't really shop around.
I've noticed that women's fragrances per mil tend to be more expensive than men's anyways. So being a male reviewer, I have to kind of change my perspective,
Yeah. But again, it's great performance too.
Yeah.
Like it's not on par with Angel EDP, but it's close.
Yeah.
And I think that's really good. And the fragrance itself is amazing. But if you're just judging it for bang for buck with performance and everything, I think that's a pretty good deal.
I agree completely.
Final rating.
Final rating. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay.
No, I can't give it a 5 because I don't feel like I have quite enough experience with it. But I feel like this is a very viable replacement for Angel for my wife.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it quietly so she doesn't hear me think that I might buy this for her. But I love the smell of it. You know what I mean? It kind of updates her scent.
Yeah.
And that's always good.
Yeah.
So I think it might dethrone Angel.
I think this is also good too. Like if you have Angel and you wanted something for a different occasion, like your wife, maybe she wanted something for a different occasion, but still had kind of the same vibe. She could wear that, and it would still kind of smell kind of like her. Yeah.
That's right, hand in hand.
Yep.
That's a good choice. Good call. United Way.
That's right.
Whatever that's the logo for.
You're right. My rating, I'm gonna give this a 5. Freaking love this. Yeah. I think this is a must buy.
Wow.
For a woman. This is an amazing fragrance.
But not for you.
Not for me. I'm not going to buy it. But,
yeah,
I know. No, my wife's not going to wear it. But I would say if she did like it, I would want her to wear it.
There you go.
And I would want to buy it. So, that's it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, ladies. We are loving reviewing stuff for y'all.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Anyway, we'll see you next week with another women's fragrance review. We'll see you later with the Fragrance Bros. Bye.
Adios.